and gentlemen, the staff of the Guild's Auditorium at Plattsburgh State would like to welcome you to this event. As a courtesy to the presenters and your fellow patrons, we ask that all electronic devices be silenced at this time. In accordance with our health and safety regulations, we ask you to take a moment and identify your exits. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please turn your attention to our ushers and follow their directions. From all of us here at Plattsburgh State, we thank you for your attention and for attending today's event.
Arizona Cardinals. Thank you. I'm Alexander Agnetti, president of the State University of New York College at Plattsburgh, and it is my distinct and honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Winter Commencement. Please remain standing for our national anthem, which will be sung by members of the Plattsburgh Gospel Choir and signed by Suzanne O'Coin. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished platform guests. I ask that each of our guests stand when their name is called and that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Jeannie Babb, Interim Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. The Honorable Glenn Sotheby, Chief United States District Judge for the Northern District of New York and today's recipient of an honorary degree from the State University of New York. Mr. Harrison Garreau, a member of the class of 2021 and today's student speaker. Mr. Martin Maddox, Chair of the SUNY Plattsburgh College Council. Mr. James Coffey, a member of the College Council. Ms. Sydney Garant, a member of the College Council. Dr. Ahmed Metwali, Student Association President and a member of our College Council. Ms. Josie LaRochelle, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Ms. Ann Whitmore Hanson, Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Ms. Holly Heller-Ross, Dean of the Library and Information Technology Services. Dr. Brian Newruther, Interim Dean of the School of Business and Economics. Dr. Denise Simard, Dean of the School of Education, Health, and Human Services. And Dr. Ray Carmen, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Associate Professor of Political Science. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished platform party guests. We would not be here today if it were not for the scholars, the teachers, and mentors who have supported today's graduates throughout their entire educational journey at SUNY Plattsburgh. I would like to take the opportunity for all of us to recognize the many faculty and staff members who successfully guided this graduating class through a rigorous course of academic study, and in particular for their dedication to go above and beyond, particularly during this COVID pandemic period, to ensure that this class attained their diplomas. Would the faculty please stand, and staff who are present. Graduates, this is your opportunity to show them your appreciation. Now I want to turn my attention to all of our graduates. After all, this is what today is all about. I want to take a moment to thank you for attending SUNY Plattsburgh and for being our students. We are a better place because of your presence on our campus and all that you've contributed in the time that you've been here. For all of you, the last part of your college experience has been incredibly challenging and incredibly tough, and even today as we continue to observe protocols and precautions and masks. No one in the last 100 years has faced the difficulties of a pandemic, the shift in expectations, and the dramatic altering of your course life and your college life. But you have persevered and you have overcome, which is cause for celebration. You have demonstrated collectively what Cardinal Strong means. Your peers here today and elsewhere on campus, and those watching by live stream in 1,000 places, they all commend you. They all celebrate with you, as do I. And we are so, so very proud of each and every one of you. That deserves a round of applause. Many of you arrived on campus a few years ago with a general idea of a possible career path. Others of you didn't know what you wanted to do, but you all knew that a college education was a key to your success. As you leave today, you are now career ready, thanks to your own dedication, thanks to your hard work, and thanks to those who have worked and invested and educated and supported you during your journey. I also want to commend you for your activism and your attention on matters of diversity, inclusion, and social justice. As a campus, we are working better to be a leader for others to follow, and your role in this growing effort has been critical and appreciated. After you leave here today, I have great confidence you will contribute to make our world a better place for yourselves, for your families, and for generations to come. This is truly what Cardinals do. You will take the opportunities and experiences you've had and achieve very much. We are proud of each and every one of you, all of you who are graduating today, especially our first-generation students who are graduating. At this moment, in this particular auditorium, I want you to know how very, very proud I am of your accomplishments. Congratulations to all of you. On very special occasions, the State University of New York awards a limited number of degrees to persons of outstanding achievement who have been recommended by the campus president, faculty, and an eminent university-wide committee on honorary degrees. Today, we are recognizing the Honorable Glenn Suddaby, a member of the class of 1980, and the current Chief United States District Judge of the Northern District of New York. Judge Suddaby, please join me at the lectern. Judge Suddaby, you have dedicated your life to public service, to the law and justice. You have served in private practice as the Onondaga County Assistant District Attorney, as the office's Chief of Homicide, as First Chief Assistant District Attorney, as a U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of New York, and as Federal District Court Judge, and now as Chief Judge of the United States District Court for the Northern District of New York. You have received numerous awards for your commitment to targeting public order, crime, and corruption. This includes the U.S. Department of Justice Award for Public Service for your efforts on behalf of crime victims. You chaired a federal advisory committee on border protection and immigration and served as the U.S. Department of Justice's representative to a joint effort with Canada. You also serve on several committees of the Second Circuit Court of Appeals and have been appointed U.S. Supreme Court by U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts to serve on a National Judicial Space and Facilities Committee. You have received the Robert L. Hague Award for Distinguished Public Service from the New York State Bar Association. You are also active in several charitable and youth organizations, and you have steadily supported and remained connected with SUNY Plattsburgh. You have hosted and sponsored regional events in Syracuse and participated with the Educational Opportunity Program's Career Edge initiative and returned to campus as an alumni in the Classroom Visitor as a presenter. You have presided over naturalization ceremonies annually hosted at SUNY Plattsburgh, and this is a moving event that typically involves more than 24 participants who become new U.S. citizens. In recognition of your decades of service to humanity, your commitment to justice, and your selfless work on behalf of others, the State University of New York is proud to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Congratulations. The lectern is yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, President Nietti, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, parents and family of grads, and most importantly, graduates. I want to start by thanking the graduates for letting me share your big day. Today is all about you, and I appreciate it. I am incredibly humbled and honored by this degree bestowed upon me today, and I thank all of you, all those involved here at Plattsburgh State who made this possible. At the risk of offending somebody, I need to mention at least one person, Faith Leach, who has been a constant person of contact for me here at Plattsburgh State. I want to thank her personally. I'd also like to recognize my beautiful wife, who's in the audience, who's also a 1982 grad of the School of Nursing, has her master's from DePaul University, has been involved in hospital administration for a good part of her professional career. Thank you for joining me here. I appreciate it. Well, I thought I was incredibly fortunate to get my bachelor's degrees in communications in 1980, much less this. So the truth, when you receive recognition like this, it's kind of confirmation that you're getting old. And more confirmation of what I see in the mirror every day. Graduates, you hear people say all the time, particularly older people, it goes by so fast. And I am here to lend my voice to that truth today. It was just yesterday. I was in the back room of the Monopole, drinking a beer, eating some of that pizza with my classmates, celebrating the end of the semester. And it always didn't involve the end of the semester. We made it there a few other times during the year, too. My point is this. You're graduating today with a degree from Plattsburgh, and you now have the foundation to pursue whatever your dreams that you may have and develop or may develop in the future, whether you are starting a career immediately or pursuing more education, or are still figuring out where your passions lie. You have the platform with your degree here from Plattsburgh to accomplish whatever you desire. There's an expression in sports. They say, play fast, but don't be in a hurry. Time goes by quickly. Do not waste it. But don't panic. If you haven't figured out where you want to be yet, that's okay. There is plenty of time. Just keep working, don't stop working, and striving for your goals. Work hard at whatever you do, and good things will follow. Be confident and proud of your accomplishments that you've obtained here today. Go do great things. There is certainly nothing that can stop you if you are motivated to do the same. Now, there are plenty of people in the world who will tell you why you can't do something or accomplish your goals. Those negative influences have no place in your life. If you have goals and pursue them earnestly with thought and dedication to the task at hand, you can accomplish wonderful things. I urge you to consider service to others, to your community, your country, to world issues, to humanity. I have loved my public service career, and I highly recommend it to you. but there are all kinds of service. If your goal is to be a self-made millionaire, great. Go do it. But don't forget the people who helped you along the way. Bring people along for the ride. Nobody has accomplishments without the help and assistance of other people. Don't forget, give back, and never, ever forget where you came from. The proud history of Plattsburgh is educating people for careers in service. Starting as a teacher's college, there is no greater service to fellow mankind than educating others. The nursing program has a long history, and I mention that because of my lovely wife, of providing service, and we need you more than ever. And the list goes on and on. I want to talk to you about the things that makes for a great college reputation, what colleges and universities across this country. Of course, there's beautiful campuses, there's the facilities, and always the faculty and administration, all very important. But the most important is you, now alums of this college. You have certainly demonstrated your resilience through this pandemic. What you do with your lives, the things you can accomplish, and the way you stay loyal to your college, your classmates, and future students is what makes that reputation. Alumni networking to help each other, all things being equal, why not hire a fellow Cardinal if you have the opportunity to do so? Why not give a hand to the next generation while pursuing your dreams? The Northern Cardinals are one of the most familiar and easily recognizable birds in North America. A very popular mascot with sports teams for a reason. They are fiercely loyal, protect each other, work cooperatively. Unlike several species, male and female work together to raise their young. They are vigilant, active, and confident. Excuse me. A cardinal experience is defined as a moment a red cardinal appears unexpectedly during a time of difficulty or a time of great celebration. Sounds exactly right, Cardinals. Work hard, play hard, and look out for each other as you pursue your goals and dreams. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Congratulations. Thank you, Judge Sedeby. Dean Babb, please join me at the lectern.
We will now present the candidates for degrees. Because we believe that each candidate should be formally and publicly recognized on this day of celebration, each will cross the stage to be congratulated. Dr. Wendy Gordon, Professor of History, and Dr. Tracy Guzio, Professor of English and Director of the Red K Honors Program, will announce each graduate's name. Will all of the candidates for degrees please stand? President Inyeti, on behalf of the faculty of the State University of New York College at Plattsburgh, I am pleased to recommend that these candidates for bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and certificates be granted their degrees.
Students, this is a very important point of the ceremony. On the recommendation of the outstanding faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you the degree you have earned with all its rights, with all its responsibilities and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations, Cardinals! You may now be seated. The recipients of the degrees will now come forward by individual row. Please follow the directions on when to stand and when to advance.
Harrison Jura, summa cum laude. Jillian Town. Emily Dumas. Taylor Draper. Megan Funk. Kendra Ertz. Emily Wisco, cum laude. Melissa Riley Astafiev, summa cum laude. Thomas Hendricks, cum laude. Samuel Mertes. Adam Rada. Jason Cusa, magna cum laude. William Grandy. Cy Burkowskis. Thomas Whaley. Michaela Monette. Samantha Cloyd, cum laude. William Herloff. Nicole Gonzabe. Adora Asinago, summa cum laude. Enolia Dada, cum laude. Daniel Drolan Taylor. Mara Dufresne. Eric Lindsay. Aaron Hughes. Mark Domery. Danielle Rabidou, cum laude. Taylor Schoen, magna cum laude. Donald Lamont.
Sedano. Cynthia Martinez, cum laude. Han Nguyen, magna cum laude. Fazia Nizam Faria, cum laude. Hansu Lee. Timothy Lansing, magna cum laude. Natalie Fiore. Jacob Leduc, summa cum laude. Matthew Salpa. Cora Stone. Emily Moore. Trinity Carter. August Kiefer. Kendall Bush, cum laude. Jessica Collins, magna cum laude. Angelica Loris, magna cum laude. Christy Trask. Jean Secor. Carrie Thompson. Haiti Thompson, magna cum laude. Keely Murphy, magna cum laude. Armani Bingle. Robert Belcher. Harry Winch, cum laude. Isha Gupte, summa cum laude. Hakima Bashir. Kyla Berry. Anya Hoteling, cum laude.
Nicholas Hunziker. Tan Din, summa cum laude. Veda Gali. Michaela LaFountain. Jevon Lopez, magna cum laude. Trevor Eichler. Windsor Nam. Alicia Delaron. Kara Olson, magna cum laude. Sean Young. Gus Grasspointner. Madeline Armani Munn. Benjamin Goff, cum laude. Alexander Alejo. Darren Koba. Danielle Traver, magna cum laude. Brianna Lester, summa cum laude. Lauren Garrow. Danielle Gormley, magna cum laude. Ariel Waldron, cum laude. Megan Salkowski, cum laude. Lauren Parker. Caitlin Fenton. Madeline Nemec, magna cum laude. Yasmin Mendez. Marae Lawless, summa cum laude. Adia Bagul. Kiera Contra, cum laude.
Erica Gillespie. Catherine Concepcion. Melody Christian. Asma Ali. Noemi Alonso. Nao Legacy, magna cum laude. Ella Hanrahan, cum laude. Samantha Alvarez, cum laude. Alyssa Ferreira. Amber Ortiz. Lillian Triana Strauss-Manis, cum laude. Chelsea Morales Hill. Diana Johnson. Katrina Tolliver. Jasmine Eason. Eviana Pratt, cum laude. Ronald Dixon. Musa Kita. Isaiah McDonald, summa cum laude. Akila Simon, cum laude.
Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations, Cardinals. It is a tradition at SUNY Plattsburgh to invite a member of the graduating class to offer remarks on behalf of their fellow students. This afternoon, senior Harrison Giroux, who's a TV video production major from Schroon Lake. Giroux graduates summa cum laude, and he has served as a sports director for Plattsburgh State Television, an on-air sports anchor. This is a bad time to lose your voice. Produced the short film Attack of Saranac Creature. Excuse me. Worked in social media with the K. Shaw Media in Albany. Boy, this is not the greatest. Excuse me, one more try here. In addition, he has worked with the Adirondack Watershed Institute in Schroon Lake as a steward, educating the public on the dangers of spreading aquatic invasive species, inspecting boats coming in and out of the lake, and communicating with local officials. We are pleased to have Mr. Harrison Giroux speak this afternoon. Harrison, the lectern is yours.
Thank you, President Inyeti, and good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, I'd like to also thank the podium guests, my friends and family, and my classmates for your kind attention. I didn't get here on my own, and as they say, it takes a community. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for enduring this journey with me. The novelist David Foster Wallace once famously said, quote, 20 years after my own graduation, I have come gradually to understand that the liberal arts idea teaching you how to think is actually shorthand for a much deeper, more serious idea. Teaching you how to think is actually teaching you how to learn to exercise some control over how and what you think. I'll let that sink in for a moment. Now, I cannot stand before you on this podium today with a straight face, telling you I knew anything of this concept, of the mind being simultaneously an excellent servant, but a horrible master. I knew nothing of it until the day I set foot on the campus of SUNY Plattsburgh, and I think that is perhaps how this college has best prepared me for life. Sure, I could stand before you today and preach about going out and finding your why, or determining your place in this society, But I know the typical YouTube-style commencement speech will not hold your attention, so I instead present you with a challenge. Can each of you, today, walk out of this room conscious and aware enough of your everyday decisions to choose how you derive meaning from experience? The harsh answer is probably not, but I know SUNY Plattsburgh has given you the opportunity to do so. Do you all remember in spring 2020 when we were first sent home in response to the coronavirus pandemic? I certainly do. I was in Hollywood on a trip with the National Broadcasting Society. When we got the news, my colleagues and I had virtually no idea how to react. We didn't know if we'd be able to return home safely, and we certainly didn't know what was to come for the rest of the semester, or our lives for that matter. But you see, this university equipped me with the ability to see the situation with a different lens. I was able to consciously decide compassion was key, not panic. I was able to contact my family and friends at home and my professors in Yoakum Hall. We shared many tears that day amidst the confusion, but I got something from it, a sense of community unlike anything I'd seen in my life. Now, it's important you all know I come from a very small town called Scroon Lake. I'm talking 20 or so kids in my graduating class, and only 1,000 people in the entire village. I knew nothing but that town for 18 years of my life. Coming to SUNY Plattsburgh was seriously eye-opening for me. I'd never seen such diversity, such life, and I've never seen a community come together like it did in that spring 2020 semester. It amazed me. This was the very essence of the meaning I derived from the pandemic itself, from a teachable standpoint. That hardship breeds compassion and unity. I'm sure you all remember the civil unrest surrounding last year's election and the divisiveness it caused elsewhere in the nation. I say elsewhere, intentionally making our campus an outlier. Why? Because we are a community. We are Cardinal Strong. And we know the key to success lay not in our circumstance, but in our ability to be accepting and band together as a community. Now, I'm not here to lecture you about compassion or the so-called virtues of life. I know that's unnecessary. This is not a matter of virtue, but a matter of escaping the natural default mindset that we're all born with, which is to be utterly self-centered. Instead, I ask you to look deeper, to derive meaning from your experience, and to share in the vast wealth of life with those seated to your left and your right. This is my challenge for you today. Be kind to one another. Raise each other up. Always stay Cardinal Strong. And remember, learning to think means learning to exercise control over how and what you think. This is the key to life's truths, not to do with the question of life after death, but of life before death. This is the true value of a real education, which has nothing to do with knowledge and everything to do with awareness. There is nowhere on this planet better for you to obtain this form of education than right here, and I firmly stand by that. Look at all this campus has done for you, for its diverse student population. And then, challenge yourself to find the positives in your life. Thank you. And now I am honored to help mark this passage for the class of 2021. If you'd please rise. On the count of 3, please join me in moving your tassel from the right side of your mortar boards to the left, over your heart, the true home, your alma mater, SUNY Plattsburgh. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Harrison. And good news, the voice is back. Let me end this commencement ceremony by wishing each and every one of our graduates much success in your careers and lives. You entered today as students, and now you leave as a member of the Plattsburgh Alumni Association, graduates of this college. Please stay in touch. Please come back often. We hope you return for homecoming weekend on October 14th and 15th of 2022. But one part I wanted to say is, just to go off script for a moment. Graduates, you are very important to us, but I want to acknowledge the folks that are on the wings, in the back, and up in the balcony. Parents, loved ones, friends, significant others, those who have helped you be successful. To those people who've accompanied you here today, I want to send an incredible thank you and a debt of gratitude for all you did to help our students be successful today. So please take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's joining us today. And to quote Harrison, kindness. And I sincerely appreciate all the kindness that's occurred in the time that our students have been here. To our guests, again, thank you for attending today. Please wait until the graduates, the faculty, and the platform party have left the auditorium. Then you may go, meet, greet, and hug your graduate outside. Congratulations again, graduates. Okay. Someday I'll keep my hat on.